Look, I changed the setup. I now become the true floor gang. Floor gang! You don't believe me? Here, check this out. I'm literally on the floor, okay? This is literally my damn setup. My feet. I'm gonna get straight into the video. Today we're gonna talk about Mr. Sushant over here. I will not pretend that I know him because I'm not into Bollywood or something. I have no idea about the stars and like actor in Bollywood, but apparently he's a very famous, very wholesome actor in Bollywood. I knew this guy because yesterday I was watching one of PewDiePie's video about him reacting to Sushant, a video about him reacting to Sushant, and I also want to do a same video as well because after this video I did a lot of research about this guy, Sushant. Okay, how to read his name?
Sushant Singh Rajput.
Sushant Singh Rajput. So apparently he passed away. The cause of death was suicide. And it's honestly hard for me to like believe this guy like to commit suicide because this guy over here is such an amazing guy. Only like I watched this speech of him in PewDiePie video, and I really genuinely think he's a great guy. Let's leave his death aside and we react to his wonderful speech. The understate wisdom of Sushant. Then again, what I said is in this video, please take it with a grain of salt because first I don't know who he is, okay? I don't know who he is. I don't know anything Bollywood, and he seems like a very, very famous in India. So Indian gang, forgive me. I don't mean to say anything mean. Like if I say anything wrong in this video, please forgive me. Okay, let's watch him.
So excuse me if I falter. Excuse me if I don't make sense. Excuse me if I get a panic attack right now. But I'll try my best.
We love you anyway!
I became an actor because I had a problem. I was an introvert. You know, I'm the youngest in my family, and I was so pampered in my house that when I used to step out, I didn't know how to deal with people. So I gradually became this very shy introvert kid who could not talk. Well, I still cannot talk.
This thing I can really relate it to him, I guess. I mean, for the longest time in my life, I am indeed an introvert. But for some people, they don't really see it because my personality kind of shift between depends on who am I talking to. So sometimes so it became to like it's led to this existential crisis that I had before. Like, who am I? Asking a question like that. Okay, too much information. And about it being introvert, so yeah, I get it. It's hard to talk and it just drains your energy. Myself too have like very bad problem with communication skill, I guess. I mean, as I'm talking now, I still feel very like rough and hard to make sense of my word. That is like the result of being too introverted. Yeah. Another thing that I can really relate, or maybe I don't know, that being the youngest kids in the house, you feel sort of isolated. My siblings, she's 7 years older than me. That's the whole another generation. That's already like enough to to have some difference. Like what's that called? Generation gap. And now all of my cousins and siblings, they went to study abroad, and yeah, basically they're just me now at home. And it's just embracing this introverted self of me. I'm yapping. Jesus. We're only 50 minutes in the video and I already yapped so much.
So I was thinking in the car, what do I talk about? What can I tell you that you already don't know? I'm assuming, and I think most probably you guys are way much more smarter and better than what I was when I was your age. But after deep thinking, I zeroed down into two things that I can actually discuss about. These two things talk about chasing your dreams and actually living your dreams, which unfortunately nobody mentioned to me when I was starting out. And those two things are, can I write down? Can you see this board? I always wanted to do this in front of professors. The biggest lie and the only truth about success that I was told about. Now, the biggest lie was money plus recognition is equal to happiness, is equal to success.
Yep.
So let me begin by mentioning that I come from a
It's
very
a big
family. And when I was growing
false
up, money was a
reality.
big differentiator in my life.
Nope, it's not like
Also,
that.
in the three generations of my family that I know of that are documented, nobody knew what fame felt like. What it meant was, every day after finishing my assignments, school assignments, and preparing for my engineering entrance exam, I had to wash my clothes and I had to cook food for myself. But I wasn't complaining.
Well, you can even complain about that. I think this is just me, but I honestly enjoy doing house chores. Every time I do it, it feels really refreshing. That's why I always like clean. I always mess like my room like and what the make a huge mess in my room, and later on I clean it. It feels so much refreshing when you like seeing this place is so messy right now, and you later on it just become this super clean paradise. It's honestly such a feeling, like feels so good. It's also very relaxing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I do enjoy cooking. I mean, I really want to learn how to cook. I mean, as I grew up, I will have to be like more independent of myself, right? And you know, to be a responsible, independent adult, I have to know how to do things for myself and cook healthy food. But I don't know, I find cooking and cleaning very like refreshing and relaxing. I have to be like alone. That's another like weird condition that I need to like feel relaxed when I do like house chores. Like I need to be completely alone. That's a really weird thing that I found about myself.
There was a celebration like this in my family too. I could finally stop for a while and breathe, you know. I was telling myself that, you know what? Now you're married. You should be happy because you're supposed to be happy. But it wasn't working that much. Something was missing. There was a void that I could feel. UPSC exams were still far away. In the meantime, I thought of doing theatre, and I thought to learn dance because to counter the shyness that I still have, and also because there were no girls in my engineering college for some reason.
I honestly really like how he's like voluntarily to learn dance because he wants to counter the shyness that he had, right? I also do that. I can fully relate to this like to this kind of to this action because I'm shy. I'm awkward as fuck when like outside because right now I'm just talking to myself. That's why I feel very relaxing talking. That's because they're just me in the screen, okay? They're just me, okay? There's no one else here. So yes, I'm a completely different person behind the screen. I barely talk. I look like a fucking zombie. I have the same face expression all the time because my head, I just like talk in my head and everything. Sometimes I do like express it outside, but only when I'm alone, honestly. I found this YouTube place. It's such like a place for like introvert like me. I think just back then, yeah, this YouTube place like it got industrialized a lot, and no one wants to watch it anymore. Honestly, everyone just like into like fast paced video like Mr. Beast and like nowadays, and no one really care about like the true like the main purpose of this platform, like which is to like to show yourself on here, like, right? To portray yourself, your uniqueness into this platform. That's why it's so cool back then. It was like YouTube was so cool back then with, like, you know, people like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, like those old YouTuber era, like Smash and everything, because they portrayed themselves into their video. Yeah, that's why it feels deep and close in a certain level, right? Right now, it's just straight up brain dead videos. I'm not saying all YouTuber, okay? There's a lot of quality YouTuber that I watch, but like the meta, like the trend of doing YouTube nowadays, is more like creating like this facade or this persona that you want to portray, like to be able to have views and subscribe. There's no like uniqueness to it anymore. There's no any like characteristic in YouTubers anymore. That's just some, okay? I'm not generalize every YouTuber. As for me personally, I found this YouTube place very suitable for a person like me who like really hard to express myself in front of anyone. So I found this place really like fits for introvert like me to like express my opinion or have conversation or honestly just show myself into videos. Yeah, that's it.
And 3 years later, imagine me sitting in the campus and I'm thinking, alright, I'm very interested in performing arts. And all I want to do is to earn money and to be recognized. So if I become a movie star, I actually was very serious and I dropped out, oh my gosh, in the 3rd year, when I was just 2 semesters away from getting the degree, engineering degree. And 2 years later, guess what? I got myself my first big break. I was selected for a primetime show on a TV. Now hear me out, it was seriously a big break because I started earning. People started recognizing me. To be honest, I would deliberately go and roam in all these malls so that people could look at me, smile, ask for my photo. I was making good money to a point that money stopped being a differentiator in my life. And I was becoming more and more popular. Now I cannot go to all those malls that I was going all alone. So I wanted somebody to be with me to save me.
If I ever famous, yeah, I'm already like think about all the scenario of me one day become big on YouTube, right? Like having 1 million subscribers, something like that. And I really get his point of view on like having money and fame doesn't equal happiness. It has become a cliche at this point. Everybody says that, like, money doesn't buy happiness, something like that, right? And I really get and understand this like point of view. Like my favorite YouTuber, PewDiePie, he's also like a victim of this, like fame and money, right? He's an introvert as well. He don't like to take photos, like fan photos. I mean, being famous and recognition it feels good at the beginning, okay? Speaking by a person who is not rich and not famous and barely got any recognized, okay? I only get recognized by some of my fucking classmates. God damn it, they'll go around, oh, Derek, oh my god, YouTuber, she's streamer. So, yeah, that's the only kind of recognition I got. That's why I kind of relate to this guy. If I want to like prove my point or say anything, I have to spend a week, weeks for my script, okay, to prove my point, because I don't even know what the fuck is my point. That's why I really need to script out all the things I say, because I cannot really make sense of what I want to say.
And then something unusual happened. I got used to everything. And I felt cheated. I stayed with all these dreams for 10 and 15 years of my life. I was promised happiness, I was promised success. But all these things stayed with me just for a few days. And I'm punctuating me because I started from zero money and zero recognition. So I was not happy. How can that it be? I didn't like this version of success. And the future me again was luring the present me. But this time, I decided I would do something else.
Yeah, that's not. I'm trying to like. That's my point. Having like too much material, having too much property, won't gonna make you happy because eventually you will get used to it with it, and you will want more, and more, right? Like if you like had this burger, okay, you said good, you want another one. And you want another one, you want another one, and another one, and you have too much a burger, then you get obese. You fat. Let's take me as an example, okay? I'm a gamer since birth. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm a gamer since birth. I got to like play video games since I was 5 years old. I was such a gamer, and I always want the best equipment, the best PC in the world, so I can play any game I want. And now I have it. I have the big ass PC. After time, it don't feel the same anymore. The excitement of like the excitement from the first time you got it is disappeared. 90% of my PC time is only for just watching YouTube and playing TFT. And yeah, that's I guess that is what's he trying to prove it. You get used to with it, and eventually you want to have more and more. As for me, I learned to value things like my big boy over here, the beautiful PC over here. Yeah, I don't honestly don't want like anything else.
Well, I also figured that when I perform on stage or in front of camera, I'm so much excited. I am so much interested. I was paying so much attention that there was no room to think about future or the past. I was just there, in the moment. I was alive, in true sense, when I was performing. And for the first time, trust me, in a long time, I understood the true meaning of success, which was not money plus recognition, but it was now plus excitement.
Yep.
This realization happened.
Yeah, that's why I stay on YouTube. That's why I'm still making videos. Even though my channel only got like almost 200 subscribers, but I still really enjoy making video.
I was asked to be an engineer, but the entire day I used to wait for 4 p.m. to happen. I would step out, and the next 1.5 hours felt like 5 minutes. I didn't understand this then, but
See, that's the point. That's why video games feel so quick.
that I'm living that 4 to 5:30 life right now since last 5 years. Cause and effects are not different. Excitement is the cause, excitement is the effect. I get tired again and again because all these success mantras that we talk about, hard work, belief,
Yep.
focus, vision,
4 a.m. wake up gang.
talent, perseverance, we can go on and on. But all these success mantras are now the side effects of the process itself. I'm so engaged, it commands my attention so much that there's nothing else that I can think about. So hard work doesn't feels like hard work. And there's nothing else that you can do but to persist. Talent you will cultivate. Vision you will get. Focus, there is no other way because it's commanding your attention so much. So here I am right now, 5 years down the line. Money and fame, although still could not earn back their reputation in my life. But let me show you one thing. I have much more of them than I had ever planned. And the best thing, my college, one of the professors was very dear to me, called me recently about asking me to plan this interaction with students. And I very humbly requested that can I get my degree back? And it's happening and I'm very excited again. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just one of its wisdom that I really agree on. Like being rich, being rich doesn't give you happiness, something like that. And yeah, just living in the present. Because things like video games, when you're truly living in the present, you feel time is passing so quickly. Like this day, personally, I feel time really pass really quickly. It's already almost the end of the month. It's 23 March already. The month is already ending. Holy shit. Because I'm truly living at the moment right now. Well, there's ups and downs, but still time passed really quickly this day for me. And yeah, because I'm living in a moment. I'm living right now. I mean, yeah, I still get sort of anxious whenever I think about like far in the future. But for now, I just living the moment, I guess. Excitement is the cause, excitement is the effect. Yep. Thank you for watching the video. My OBS crashed. And thank you guys for watching till the end of this video. And remember, stay awesome and be an epic gamer. Bye bye.